You saw the perfect position for yourself. Then you sent your CV happily, probably thinking that, okay, they are definitely going to get back to me. And then 1 day, 2 day passes, and then nothing is happening. So why is it? We're going to break it down today because I want to show you that it's not always about you. It's sometimes there are other factors that play in this case. Obviously, there are so many reasons, but I just want to point out the main ones. Okay, so let's break it down. You are overqualified. They look at your CV and they see that you are too experienced, too good for this role. They are not going to invite you for an interview because the salary that they can offer you is usually less than what you are used to. Okay, this is just an assumption, but it's a fair assumption. The other thing is, if you are too senior, what is the challenge for you in that role? Again, it's a risk. They have enough candidates in the interview pipeline. Behind the scenes, they have 4, 5, 6 candidates already being interviewed for the first, second, third round. So the company's time is also limited. The resources are limited and they cannot interview too many people at the same time. It goes in cycles. They create a first batch of the people, and if someone gets an offer, then good. If not, then they go back and they start all over again, checking all the applicants. Lack of experience in the actual industry. No matter how skilled and how good you are in C++, but if you don't have experience in the medical device sector, and that is a must for the role, they are not going to invite you for an interview. It's not always true. Sometimes companies are open to interview people from other sector, but sometimes it is the case, definitely. Too many applicants. In many cases, there are remote positions. In this case, the company doesn't only receive applicants from the local country, or from the EU, but from other continents as well. And that means that they receive several hundred applicants. If this happens, then the HR or the recruiters need to have a very solid ATS system to be able to process that many applicants. And sometimes there is a lack of such systems. The CV and LinkedIn do not match. There are actually many reasons why the companies check your LinkedIn as well. And I made a separate video about this. But the point is that if your CV do not match your LinkedIn, then it might raise questions in them. And then they might not call you for an interview. Your CV is not clear enough. I tell you just one example. Let's say you are a seasoned C++ software developer, but if it's not clear in which employers you did what exactly and in what programming languages, it leaves them without any value. They're not able to assess your CV, and that means that it would take time. They will need to call you. They will need to investigate this a little bit further. But if they have actually many other CVs, then they will just go with them. It's really simple. So you have to have a very clear CV about what you did, where you did it, in which project, and what you used, what kind of programming languages you used in that project. Work permit. So let's say you are a fantastic software developer from Asia, and you are based in the EU already, but it's not clear whether you have work permit or not. Then it's going to be a problem, and probably they are not going to invite you for an interview because they will need to investigate. It takes time, so they are just not going to do that. So this is when I recommend that you put your work permit information on your CV, so it's going to be crystal clear to the interviewers that it's worth proceeding with you. relocation. It's also very important to show on your CV that you are able and you're willing to relocate to that city or country where you're applying to. Of course, only if it's a hybrid or on-site role. Okay, so now that we wrapped it up, of course there are more reasons, but these are the main ones that you have to be aware of. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not sure about your CV, if you're stuck in the job search, I'm definitely here for you. You can check out my video description. I offer coaching sessions. I also offer discovery calls. They're absolutely free. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe and like this video. And I'm going to deliver more important details and will share some recruiters' secrets with you just to help you more in your job search. Thank you and see you in my next video.